Alright, so let's make our way to the Arakiol stronghold and hopefully finally recover the regalia. I think I've actually done enough story stuff that I might actually get back to doing a whole bunch of side questy sort of stuff when I actually get the regalia back and get the ability to travel around much more easily. And maybe after I do that I'll actually camp. I've been saying for the past few episodes that I've been wanting to do that, but I haven't each time I've come across a campground. I mainly would like to do it at night so I can also progress the day while tallying up the XP and getting some sort of camping buffs, make the most use out of a rest. But the timing just hasn't been all that opportune.
So knocked. Right now you're still gathering your powers, but what do you do once you've found them all?
Recalling is only a set of guiding principles.
Well, hopefully it'll guide him into taking down the Empire once and for all.
Yeah, like the sound of that.
I do wonder if we'll end up assaulting the Empire's capital at some point. I imagine that would be on the to-do list eventually. Taking revenge for the destruction of the city of Insomnia and the death of Noctis's father. Oh, I just realized, am I gonna actually be able to make it to the Imperial base if I go this way? I might have to take one of the roads. Cause yeah, there's enough like varying elevation here that trying to find my way over would probably take longer than just taking the road. Although it looks like if I can make it to this road here, that would actually give me a fairly direct shot to the base. Again, I'm really missing the regalia, and I question the design. Ooh, congratulations, I'm Chocobo level 6. My Chocobo has learned Dance the Chocobo. Its graceful moves will warm your heart and provide helpful status boosts. I really need to try that stuff out in battle at some point. Of course, at this point, like, what else do I have to try out in battle? I gotta try out the Chocobo stuff. I gotta try out the whole Armiger thing since I barely use that. I gotta try out doing, like when I'm fighting aerial enemies, try more of that air step thing since I'm still not sure if I've ever successfully done it. There's a whole laundry list of things that I mean to do but haven't because I always end up forgetting about them when the opportunity actually comes up. Ugh. But yeah, as I was saying, I really do question the design decision to take away the regalia. Because like, that is such...
Flying on a ship like that.
One more item to cross off the bucket list.
What? Flying off a ship? You want... what? Okay, that was a rather confusing bit of dialogue. I'm guessing it wasn't supposed to trigger there because it really doesn't make sense given the context of the situation. But yeah, taking away the regalia when it is by far your fastest means of travel and most convenient means of travel, like, that's just not a good design decision. It takes forever to get anywhere even if you have an upgraded Chocobo. And you no longer have the ability to fast travel as well. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. So I hopped off the road there because I noticed those big beasts in the distance.
Your ancestors have our backs and the gods are on our side. How cool is that?
Very, when you put it that way.
Empire will get what's coming to him.
Certainly doesn't seem as unlikely as it once did.
And I'm real curious if I can take one of them on at the moment. I probably can't.
I'm more of a leader.
Not today, you're not. Let's go.
Yeah, Kujata. Well, I could try and at least break the appendage. I doubt I'm going to be able to do that, but if I could, I would get some AP. Oh, I should probably just flee right now before I end up losing party members. Because I get the feeling this isn't going to go all that well. Let me Libra it first. I can get a size of how much of a chance I have against it, depending on how much damage my magic does, although most likely it'll end up going similar to the Midgard Sama. So it's weak to fire. I do have plenty of casts of that, I believe, so if it does end up being a waste, it's not that big of a deal. It might be a good idea to use Curse Cast, so I might actually be able to survive a hit from it. But I do want to test the limits of my damage, so let's go with the Quint Cast.
Nope.
Alright, so that actually did a decent...
Turning back.
Nope.
Wait, oh, did I actually leave the... oh, wow. Yeah, I accidentally left the battle range. I was wondering why the battle had ended when I, clearly did not kill it. So it looks like leaving the battle actually made it recover the damage I did, or maybe it just has some sort of natural regeneration. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna fight it. That's clearly not a good idea. Although, that's interesting. I wonder if it would be at all possible to cheese a big enemy like that. Oh, I was gonna say by going out of its battle range so it loses interest and my guys continue to keep attacking it, thus damaging it over time. It would take a while, but theoretically it could work. But then I noticed the fact that it was actually damaging my guys as well, despite not actually paying any particular attention to them. Where did you go, Boko? Oh, you warped over here. Despite not paying any particular attention to them, it looked to be hurting them just with its footsteps, which actually reminds me of an enemy in Final Fantasy XIII. The giant-ass turtle enemies that you can fight once you get to Pulse. That the first time you encounter them are way too over-leveled for you to even have a chance of taking them on. And you'll probably be one-shot just by them stomping their feet in your vicinity rather than them doing any actual attack. So yeah, that's another enemy I'm gonna have to remember to take on at some point. Didn't I see a second one over here? I could have sworn there were two of them, but maybe I was just seeing things. Having to fight two at once, so even if I was properly leveled, would probably be a difficult task. But yeah, at some point I want to take that as well as the Midgard-sama down. Well, Midgard-sama, was that what it's called? I think so.
I'd had suspicions, but that was well beyond them.
He's awfully friendly for an enemy leader.
I still find the whole fact that they didn't realize Arden was an agent of the Empire when he's the fucking Chancellor to be a bit ridiculous. Like, I know they're supposed to be sheltered and all, and never having set foot out of Insomnia once in their lives before this trip. Or at least that's the impression I got. But, you'd think they at least know the first name of the Imperial Chancellor.
What is the king's calling exactly?
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness.
Darkness seems awfully vague.
But apparently they only actually knew his last name. So when he revealed that to them, that's when they realized he was the Chancellor. Like, seriously, like how many people can be named Arden? Is that like John in the Empire or something? Is it just a really common name? Even if it was, you'd still think they'd take notice, but yeah. That bit of writing doesn't exactly make the most sense.
Cindy is the sweetest girl ever.
Here we go again.
Going out of her way to help us these past couple days. I'm sure she's had better things to do.
All for a lost cause. Now I feel bad for turning down the courtesy car.
The courtesy car's no regalia.
Would have felt like cheating.
Besides, Cindy's a big girl.
So, you think she'll call again soon?
Soon, huh? Not soon enough for you, lover boy.
Huh, that actually does make me wonder, if I trekked all the way back to Cindy, would I actually be able to pick up like a rent-a-car to use while the regalia is gone?
Still can't get through.
Perhaps she's unable to answer.
But I told her to be ready and pick up when I call.
Let's hope she's alright.
Yeah, I get the feeling that Iris is probably not alright. But we'll see what happens. Alright, at any rate, I'm finally near the base. So they actually made this trip somewhat decently entertaining by actually giving your guys a lot of dialogue, much more so than a lot of the previous trips I've had to important places. So that's good. It looks like I want to go off-road here, assuming I can. Yep. See, if there was just a lot more dialogue when driving on the road in general, that would fix one of my major issues with the game.
Wonder what Pina's up to.
Haven't seen her.
Probably because she's traveling around with her owner.
You know, I really miss that dog.
I wonder if I'll be able to summon the Chocobo once I'm inside the base. I'd assume that would be a no-go, but I should try it out. That'd be a good place to use either its kick or dance to my benefit.
Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
Make camp at Sothmok Haven and devise an infiltration strategy. Oh, okay, so good thing I haven't rested recently. I have to do so now. Alright, hopefully I won't end up being too over-leveled from this. How much XP do my guys actually have? Alright, they have 6,000, and oh, it's, 5,000 to the next level for Noctis, and then 1,000, well, a few thousand for everyone else. So basically, they'll only get one level from this, resting, so that's good. So yeah, stopping doing the side questing thing does seem to have, curbed the over-leveling issue a little bit. And I have been having, a decent amount of challenge with some of the fights. Still not as much as I'd like as bad as I'm doing and as little attention as I'm paying at times, I'm still managing to get through most of the fights pretty easily. But it does at least demand some of your attention. What is with this, like, red mist that appears in these various areas? Like, that's very ominous looking. And I have no idea what the hell it is. Maybe it has something to do with the base.
And here we are.
Let me draw some elemental energy before I forget. Make sure to stock up on that as much as possible. I think I'm maxed out on the other energy types, right? No, actually, I am currently nearly out of fire. There's a fire spot right here, isn't there? Yeah. It's kind of hard to see when all the symbols are clustered together on the map. It's a little bit farther away, but this is worth doing should I encounter any enemies that are weak to fire, and I just want to spam magic. Given how many magic flasks I have at this point, I really should be using magic in pretty much every encounter, really. I can afford to, I have enough casts at this point. But I'm still used to earlier in the game where I only had a few flasks and I had to make the casts sparingly. Like use them only for encounters that really required them or made much easier with them. Oh, there's a new training available. Serious practice. Alright, let me actually try that out. Okay, I'm gonna hope that these levels are independent of the character level, because if so, this should not be very serious at all if it's balanced for level 10. Alright, Gladiolus is level 10. Well, let's see how tough he is. Oh, okay. He's not doing much in the way of damage. And yeah, he's gonna go down pretty damn quickly, I think. That's unfortunate. That said, I should be able to get a bit of XP and AP from this. Oh wow, he's actually pretty damn good at dodging, I gotta say. I might have to wait until he's on the recovery if I want to hope to actually hit him. But yeah, still not actually all that difficult. Oh. Yeah, I throw shade at Gladiolus and then I absolutely fail at dodging a lot of his attacks, including the ones that would give me the parry prompts. Ah well. Yep, a very paltry amount of experience and a few bit of AP, so that was worth doing. Oh, okay, new training available versus Gladiolus and Ignis, alright. So maybe the reason the training level is so low is because I haven't been doing it. They've expected that I've been resting a bit more and actually actively doing the training more. Alright, let's pick another level. Maybe fighting both Gladiolus and Ignis will actually be difficult since it's 2 targets and they're level 20. Alright, this should be fun. Ignis is a bit under-leveled though for whatever reason. Maybe I should use one of my royal arms. That's probably not a bad idea. Whoa, what? Okay, what? Whoa, yeah, this is a considerable step up, that's for sure. Can I use items? I can. I'm gonna use a high potion. Well, having to use that in a friendly duel is pretty embarrassing. I'm not sure what happened. I must have gotten hit by like a big attack. Yeah, I got hit by that attack from Gladiolus, I think, because I was paying a bit too much attention to Ignis. Ignis himself, yeah, definitely seems a lot less threatening. He doesn't do nearly as much damage. Ooh, nice shield bash, Gladiolus. You know what? Let me use a cast of magic. Why not? Oh wow, that actually was not nearly as effective as I was expecting it to be. I expected it to one-shot them or nearly do so, but no. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. So yeah, this is actually appropriately difficult, despite technically being under my level. I have more potions, so let me just use a bunch of those, I think. Oh. Oh, okay, so I guess I'm not sure if that was because I took too long, maybe there was a timer there I didn't notice, or I used too many items but the training actually got cancelled. Alright, I'm gonna actually have to get somewhat decent at the combat here, actually pay attention and try. I'm not gonna use one of the royal arms because that HP drain is not something I need to deal with. Let me actually see what their resistances are. If one of them is weak to fire, I might want to swap out my sword. Or resistant to fire. Okay, Gladiolus is resistant to fire. What about Ignis? And again, the varying times with the Libra between enemies for seemingly no reason is weird. He is also resistant to fire, and oh, whoa, he threw it. I did not realize he could do that. There's that delay between activating wait mode again once you actually get started moving, and that kind of tripped me up there. So let me swap out my weapons. I think I'm gonna replace the royal arms with things that I can use without draining my HP, because it's when I'm actually fighting a tough enemy that really comes into force as a negative effect. So let's equip the Blade of Brenere. That should be good against Gladiolus. And then replace the Blade of the Mystic with... Do I have something that's strong enough to be worth replacing it with, though? Might be worth using the Cutlasses against Ignis. I'm not sure. So Gladiolus is definitely the bigger threat here, so... What the hell was that? Okay. For a second there I thought I had locked onto something over to the left because that's where the camera shifted when I moved it, but for some reason it does that when I lock onto Gladiolus, so yeah. Let's use the Great Sword. Ooh, okay, I'm getting wrecked here again, shit. And what? Didn't it say he was weak to... Oh. I'm dead. Okay, I noticed purple numbers appearing when I attacked Gladiolus, even though he's not actually resistant to great swords. Oh wait. Does the Blade of Brenere have an element as well that I didn't pay attention to? That might be the case. Where is it? Yeah, this is the one with fire at its core. I forgot about that, damn. I just want to mention, I really wish the Masamune, the pre-order weapon, was an upgradable weapon. It'd be nice to be able to continue using this effectively throughout the game, because I do really like how it's designed. I'm a sucker for giant-ass katanas like that. But alas. You know, the Royal Arms might actually be my best options here, honestly. Even if they do drain my HP, they're far more powerful than my other weapons. I guess I should be, making some upgrades for Noctis. So, let's put in one that gives me some good stat bonuses. I think the first one I got, the Sword of the Wise, is the best overall for that. Yeah, definitely. A good smattering of stat buffs. And then I'm gonna try and actually use the Axe of the Conqueror despite the massive defense penalty it gives, because it is far and away my strongest royal arm, and I'm hoping that'll help me here. So I might just fail this so I can get back to full HP.
Guess I slipped up there.
Yeah, I think it might
Set
be
yourself up for full,
staying
boy.
in danger mode for long enough that triggers the training to fail. After all, they don't want you to actually die during the training. Alright, so let's get that axe equipped, it already is, and try it out. Oh, that was really cool. How did I do that? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't unlock that one ability that allows you to leap into the air and like dash from a distance. That was weird. I guess that was just how the Warp Strike looks with this weapon. Oh yeah, totally. That's just how it looks. That is friggin' awesome, but I was not able to recover quickly enough from that to actually get to dodging Gladiolus' follow-up attack. Okay, damn. Maybe I shouldn't use the Axe of the Conqueror here. The defense penalty might be making this even more difficult. But I keep forgetting he starts off with that throwing attack, and yeah, no, the recovery time of this weapon is so long that, like, I cannot even avoid Gladiolus' slow attacks. So let's get that thing off. Definitely not a good weapon for this situation, goddammit. I hate that in games when you're in the like middle of an animation or something, and that prevents you from actually changing out your gear. Oh, come on, seriously still? What about now? Okay, why? Okay, and then I get killed by nothing? How the hell is Ignis attacking me from range? Weren't his weapons daggers and spears? Did I equip him with some sort of range sub-weapon and then forget? Oh, I can't actually check here. That's... Okay, why is my gear still locked? What the hell?
Not looking so good, Prince Charmless.
Nice one. Call me that from now on.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna quit the training for a second while I check out Ignis's gear. because I still have no idea how the hell he's hitting me with a ranged attack. Also, I'm going to swap out that axe now that I have the option to. Let's put the Swords of the Wanderer back in. So, Ignis, what do you have? Yeah, no, he just has daggers and then an ice spear as his secondary. So how the hell was he hitting me from far away? Maybe, I guess he can throw his weapons as well. The fact that I couldn't actually tell what was happening meant that he was probably throwing his daggers, which are small enough that they're easy to not notice. Okay, well, I'm spending a lot more time with this training than I thought I would, but I really want to beat this level. And it's good practice at any rate for actually fighting some somewhat tricky opponents. A decent start, except for when I failed to avoid that damn shield strike. I think I definitely want a more reactive playstyle here, because I can't really afford to take a hit from Gladiolus. Whoa, what? Okay, it didn't even look like Gladiolus was about to attack me there, but apparently he was. I really need a heal here. I do think I'm gonna have to use items while fighting these guys to stand a chance. Hopefully that wasn't a waste. I wonder if I might be able to actually take out Ignis a bit quicker than Gladiolus, in which case it might be worth targeting him just so I can focus fully on Gladiolus. Yeah, Ignis definitely seems to be going down quicker, which does make sense. He's the less tanky of the two. Oh, that was weird. I didn't get the parry prompt. Oh, damn it. There we go. This time I got it. Okay, I'm definitely going to want to heal again. Oh, you bastard. Ignis can heal as well. Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, that was weird. I guess I had iframes. I'm gonna just go all in and use as many items as I need to actually get this finished. Shit. Okay, Ignis is almost dead. Although he might use an item again, which would kind of reset my progress. I need to wait for them to stop attacking me and then I can use an item. Although I think I have iframes while using it, so I can just proc one whenever and be good. Seriously, fighting these two guys is actually pretty tricky because you have Gladiolus' very slow but powerful attacks, and then Ignis' spam, which isn't too dangerous by itself but is good at keeping you from actually going on the offense. They actually work very well together, but one is down, so I should be able to take out Gladiolus without much issue. I'm just going to use a few potions here. There we go, one should be good enough. And now that it's just Gladiolus, I should be able to take him down so long as I don't make any excessively stupid mistakes. Ooh, I like that shield counter he has. It's very effective. If I just try to spam, yeah, I gotta remember to stop attacking so I can actually get back to phase mode. Ooh, oh, damn it. Very short window of time there. There we go. I got an awful score aside from offense, but yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. Oh, and there's an even newer training available versus Gladiolus and Prompto. What level is that at? If it's at level 20, I might be able to do it. Although if I had trouble with Ignis attacking me at wait. Oh, I hit retry level. Shit. Can I just like end this if I leave the training ground? Damn it. I don't want to repeat this. I'm just gonna let them kill me. Come on. Okay, how the hell did I manage to get lucky enough to avoid that giant overhead smash just by running around like an idiot? When I was trying to avoid it, I couldn't actually manage to do so a lot of the time. Alright, so let's pick another level. You know what? This might actually... Oh, it's level 30. This is going to be tough, probably. This might actually be a good chance to actually use the damn Armiger. That might actually be effective against these guys. Since it's basically kind of like a super mode, a blade mode type of thing. Okay. This is gonna be tough, probably. Let's use the Armiger. Oh, that is cool. I wonder if I'm invincible when I'm in this mode. At the very least, I think they might have a hard time hitting me. I'm trying to attack. I should stay locked on to Prompto if I want to hit him. Okay, I'm out of the Armiger. I did do a good amount of damage to both of them, though. Whoa, okay. What? Oh, shit. How did I ran out of MP somehow. Also, I'm confused. Okay, wow, how did Prompto do that? Was that from his machinery or something? I wonder if they have more abilities than they do when I equip them during the training. It seems like that might be the case. Yeah, I need to cure this confusion stat. And yeah, I do definitely have iframes while using an item, so that's good to know, to have confirmed. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be because he's using that machinery. That's pretty nasty. I definitely need to take down Prompto first, much like I did Ignis, because he's the more threatening of the two. Yeah, let me use an elixir. I'm gonna go all in on this one, much like I did with the previous one. What? Okay, how did I fail to hit him? That was weird. Oh, god damn it. Gonna use another elixir right away before the training ends. Come on, Noctis, come on. Oh no, what? That's friggin' bullshit. Because he got caught in the animation, I wasn't able to use the item quickly enough to prevent the training from ending. And I was doing pretty well at that as well. I mean, at least as far as actually beating them. I wasn't actually fighting all that well, to be honest, but... maybe I should just try this when I'm a higher leveled. The fact that I'm playing poorly combined with me being a bit underleveled for it might be what's causing me so much trouble here. Yeah, that fucking gun spam of Promptos is really nasty because that just drains like all of my mana. Alright, let's drag Prompto out. You know, let me try using another cast of magic. Just getting a bit of damage on Prompto from ranged and stunning him and getting a DOT might be helpful there. Even if it doesn't do the most damage. I don't think I can activate the armature until my bar is full. I can't do like an early activation sort of thing. But I might be able to build the bar up enough to actually use it sometime during this fight.
Right there.
Try this.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna... the training's gonna end before I get a chance to use the item, probably. Maybe I can use it now, although this is probably just gonna be a waste. God damn it, what is with the timing on that? You know what, I'm gonna give this one more go. And then if I can't do it, then I just can't do it. I'll do it later when I'm higher leveled. I do have a higher armature bar this time, so if I use that effectively, that might help. Oof. Seriously though, Prompto is honestly more dangerous than Gladiolus thanks to his constant spray of gunfire. What? What? Okay, like maybe I was caught in the middle of an animation while doing that. But I had not pressed attack for quite some time and I was holding block for the entire duration. And it didn't block. Like, that's something I am constantly running into, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I said one more time, I'm not gonna play the whole, oh, one more time, and then I do it one more time after that, and one more time after that, and so on and so forth, and then I'm there an hour later still fighting them. I'm just gonna end it now and make camp. Ugh, that was really difficult. Although I'm sure there's probably plenty of people out there who did that on their first try with little effort. Ugh, I'm just kind of bad at the combat in this in general, it seems like.
Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
Alright, and apparently only 2 days have elapsed. Seriously, what is that? Like, is that counted just counting the time since the last time I rested? That might be why the resting numbers have always been so low. Oh yeah, also look at all these recipes, most of which I haven't made because I haven't been camping all that much. Ooh, some of them look so good. Prime Garula rib, But you need a Garulessa steak. Ooh, Mother and Child Rice Bowl. Increases maximum HP by 1000, experience gain by 30%, and enemy drop rate by 50%. That's some pretty good bonuses, although I might not choose it because of that experience boost. It's kind of something I want to avoid as I've gone over a bunch of times. That one's pretty good. Skewered Wild Trout. Ooh, Triple Truffle Risotto. Accelerates HP recovery rate by 75%, maximum HP by 400, and prevents poison. Not sure which bonus to go with. I might just go with whatever food looks the tastiest. This one here looks pretty good, for example, Battered Barramundi. But the mother and child rice bowl also looks really good. So that's chicken, egg, and rice. Yeah, it looks really tasty. Screw it, let's go with that. Maybe I should actually be trying to make myself over-leveled if I'm going to have that much trouble with actually tricky combat situations. Wait, apparently I have... What? Oh, okay, so I can feed my chocobo while I'm here, and this is how I give them boosts. So I have infinite Gashal greens. That does not seem to give any sort of boost. I guess that's just there so you're always feeding your chocobo. Then you have Mimicked Greens, which temporarily boost the bird's stamina. And this one boosts the bird's gliding ability. I don't think any of these are particularly worth using because I'm not actually going to be riding my chocobo in the near future, I assume. Presumably I'll just be heading to assault the base. But let's use one of them anyway. After all, that's why I purchased them. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen some of the food in this game, and goddamn does that look delicious. I imagine if I probably look it up a few months later, I'm sure someone will have concocted actual real-world cooking instructions recipes for all the various recipes that Ignis has in this game. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them are probably already actual things, but I mean, like someone specifically doing that for this game. Even if it is just like compiling already existing recipes. Anyway, everyone got a level as I predicted. I haven't been keeping up with their skills all that much though, although... Well, I was gonna say most of them are passive, but that's only true of Promptos and Gladioluses. Ignises and Noctises are things I have to actually actively do. But I do have plenty of photos to look at. That's a nice one. Plot event. Aww. It's adorable. I'm very glad I decided to pet one of the chocobos. Let's save that one, definitely.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
That is a really good group shot. Saving that one. That one is pretty terrible.
Striking a pose.
Oh yeah!
A pose that you cannot possibly see because it's too dark. Some of the photos that Prompto takes, I tell ya.
This place was crawling with nasties.
That one's actually fairly decent though. Oh, that's a really cool one. Nice. I like the expression on Noctis's face. It actually is pretty fitting. It looks like he's actually getting literally electrified. Hell, maybe the hell he was. That's how you receive removes
this one's
power.
Pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
I like how they comment on some of the worst pictures as being good. Oh my god, Prompto. Hold on. Oh god, that is frightening. That is a frightening looking face. Honestly, both of them have really terrifying looking faces. It actually looks like the chocobo is terrified out of its mind by Prompto's face, actually. That is a very awkward photo, so I will absolutely save it. I did save that right, yeah. And that one's terrible, so yeah, pretty good selection of photos.